Here we are. Okay. Hey, everybody. See folks from London and Brazil and Michigan and Hawaii and the Midwest and Texas and Tennessee and Portugal, Barcelona, Virginia. Wow, all over the place. And of course, with me is the amazing Ken Honda, who is in Japan right now. Hey, Ken.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me for this. I'm so excited. Been a fan for some time. Many of you may know Ken. He's the most influential and well-known money guru in Japan, and many of us in America know him from this book, Happy Money. Fantastic book. If you don't have it, what are you waiting for? Get it. So, as I've been doing a lot of tapping programs around money, I just thought it would be wonderful to share with you the wisdom of this gentleman. So Ken, tell us, what is happy money?
Thank you. Before we start, I really want to appreciate you for inviting me and all the people and friends of Brad. So happy to see everyone. So I'm joining from the future. I'm calling from your tomorrow. Your tomorrow looks good and
Good. Happy
happy.
to hear that.
So happy money is money that you feel so warm and fun when you receive the check, usually from happy people who appreciate you. So, Brad, thank you for teaching. Thank you for counseling. Thank you for doing this. And then the money given to you in appreciation, in love, and in friendship, you feel so much warmth. That is happy money. When you pay bills, when you pay at the restaurant or at the grocery store, and you really appreciate the exchange. Wow, and thank you. Because of this, I can eat. Because of electricity and internet, we can communicate each other. We're almost on the different side of the planet, but still we can communicate. The only thing we cannot do is hugging, but uh, anything else we can do it on Zoom, which is great. So I feel so appreciative of paying when I pay for electricity bills and all those things because I'm just receiving so much outcome of all the people who installed the cables, who just did a lot of work at the power plants. And so when I pay bills, I at least think of two, three, four, five people's faces who are actually involved in the process. And that will make me so full of appreciation. So when money is received and paid out in appreciation, that is happy money.
Excellent. Excellent. And I know that a lot of folks are having trouble finding that. And thank you for everyone for your patience. So, and thank you for that great description, Ken. Yeah, and it's so great to for folks to remember that because we so often, because of things going on in the news about the economy and maybe things that we've learned from our families and friends, we don't think of it in that way. We don't we don't allow ourselves to have that gratitude, that arigato mindset
Hmm.
around receiving money and the good that it can do for us.
Yes, I think I understand the pressure of rising cost of living in North America, Europe, and of course in Japan and other parts of the country of the world because as much as the prices are going up, we don't feel the rise for fees and salary, so we feel like a little crushed.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are feeling a stress. So it's harder to appreciate. That's when you are asked to appreciate more. So I think that's, you know, like my turn to ask you, like tapping is very needed. When you look at the bill, I don't know where to tap, but you should tap somewhere to
Yeah.
feel that you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Having that tool for lowering the stress that comes up,
Hmm.
because when we may say, oh yes, I should have more gratitude, it would be really helpful to have gratitude, but when I'm looking at that bill and I'm feeling that tension, makes it a little more challenging to
Yes. Yes. So, I remember when my mother used to say, you should thank the person, and then, ooh, I don't know. But so if you can do it voluntarily, and then that's fine.
yeah.
I could thank the person. But if I say I should, then, ooh, I don't want to. So everything is free will. So if you feel like appreciating, and it has to come up from inside and also come out from a deep part of you, that it's almost like water is coming up from the well, from a well, and a well of appreciation. Because whatever you appreciate appreciates. If you can appreciate what you have, your have will grow. If you appreciate your clients, and then your clients will appreciate you back. One time I divided my clients into two categories many years ago. One group, I did all regular accounting job. The second group, I just brought something, little tea, book, or some little sweets for my clients to show my appreciation for the business. And 6 months later, from the group one, I got some referrals. Okay, I had a good relationship with everybody, right?
Mhm.
But the second group, I was so stunned by how many referrals I got from the people I appreciated. So if you can come up with at least 5 ways to appreciate your clients and customers and friends, they will appreciate you back. So I want to be remembered not as the best-selling author, but the best giver author. So that's why I started giving away my booklets to thousands of people before I started my writing career. And
Mhm.
I give out a lot of things. I give out my seminar seats for free if you're having financial problem. At least we give out 10% or more of the seats for free if they can write an essay of how they can contribute to the world. So they can learn with me and they can give back to their community later on after learning the skill. So by giving you more, by giving yourself and sharing who you are and what you do, and I think, Brad, you are excellent at doing that. That's why you're very successful and loved by so many people. So I think people who are successful, they sort of know it, and there are the personality who are very giving, more generous, and that's why they prosper.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. And I loved what you said earlier about the story about your mom saying you should, because I've done a number of I've done a few tapping videos on gratitude, and I always talk
Mhm.
about letting go of doing it out of the sense of obligation. And it's
Yes.
it's a thing because I certainly know as when my kids were young and we'd take them, trick or treating on Halloween, and so I was,
Uh-huh.
did you say thank you? Did you say thank you? And so that gratitude becomes a thing of obligation as opposed to a heartfelt thing, and it's getting to that place of no, gratitude just feels awesome,
Yeah.
and being in that place because it feels so good, not because you're trying to do it, and even with the giving, not because you're trying to get something from it, but it's just that and it's a proclamation of how abundant we are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I am coming from a place of abundance, such that I can give. And you mentioned giving away workshop sheets, so I'm going to put in the chat box the link because I know you have a workshop coming up, a free 3-day workshop coming up in a few days.
Mm-hmm.
So, folks on watching this on my website, you can already see a link to that down below, and I just put it in the chat box here. Um, yeah, and I love what you said about having that with your clients. And again, not out of a sense of obligation. Well, I should be grateful that they're paying my bill, but just I'm so grateful that someone is there, not only that they're paying me, but they're allowing me to share my gifts and talents with them.
Yes, exactly. Because, it's almost like a miracle that if you were a coach or accountant, they could have chosen somebody else. There could be like 10,000 or other coaches and clients lawyers and accountants out there, and they found you. They trusted you, so
Yeah.
that's why they made up their mind to start working with you. And that means a lot to me if they choose me. I mean, there are tens of thousands of millions of books in the bookstore and Amazon, and the fact that they chose my book is like, wow, how did you find me? So, I sold so many copies of the books, but still, I feel so appreciation when people said, "Ken, I bought your book." Like it brings me so much joy that they are just opening up to a new possibility of abundance on their own, and I feel so happy that I'm part of that. And I'm sure, Brad, you feel the same way when people start learning about tapping and wow, I never thought of this. It's a totally new world out there.
Yeah. No, absolutely grateful when folks, well, when they watch my videos or anything. Just I'm grateful that anyone is using the tapping because I know it's a little strange the first time we see it and takes a bit of a can be a barrier for some folks, but knowing how it clears the stress and as we were talking before we went live about the stress that's going on in the world and a lot of stuff going on in the US. And we get to choose whether we're going to move the needle towards happiness and joy and peace and love and gratitude or towards conflict and anger and things like that. And yeah, to use these techniques, coming from a place of gratitude, coming from a place of peace and using tapping to clear out what isn't peace in our bodies.
Yeah, so I one time I saw a, pe- a crowd of people at the gate at the airport, and there's this announcement of delaying the flights.
Mm,
Then they're like some people are upset, and some people are just, kind of like very stressful. And then I saw this old woman just tapping, like, oh, she knows tapping. Like
awesome.
that's the best way to do it, when they find out that your flight is delayed. But there are so many ways to handle your stress when you feel that you owe some taxes, you feel like there's a larger bill than expected, and that's a time when you have to have some kind of ritual to release your emotional stress. So here's my question from me to you, Brad. So when you feel money stress, where do you need to tap and how we can do it?
Yeah. Well, great question. Let's go through a quick tapping round here.
Sure.
So
Please.
for everyone, go ahead and close your eyes.
Hmm.
Take a deep breath in and hold it, and let it go. And just following your breath through your body, just allow yourself to think about what think about money, you know, and just notice what you feel in your body. Notice what you feel physically and what you feel emotionally. If you were to think of money on a scale of 0 to 10, how happy does it feel? 10 being absolutely happy. I have only positive feelings about money. 0 being money is just a source of stress. And don't judge this. Just allow yourself to be curious. Notice what you feel in your body. Notice what thoughts, beliefs, or memories come up as to why money shouldn't or couldn't be a happier subject for you. Take a deep breath, open your eyes, and I'll invite folks to just tap along, repeat back what I say. Even though money isn't always a happy thing for me,
Not happy is not something for me.
I choose to love and accept myself.
Choose love and accept myself.
Even though money isn't always a happy thing for me,
And it might be the best thing for me.
I choose to love and honor myself.
Choose to love myself.
Even though money is not always a happy thing for me,
Money is not a happy thing for me.
especially when I watch the news
Especially watch the news.
or I get bills in the mail
I get bills in the mail.
or people in my family want to buy things
People in my family want to buy things.
Sometimes money is a source of stress.
Sometimes money is a source of stress.
And even though money isn't always a happy thing for me,
Though the money isn't always a happy thing for me,
I choose to deeply and completely
just completely
love, honor, and accept myself,
honor, accept myself,
and maybe anyone else who contributes to the stress.
contributes to stress.
Okay. All this stress about money,
Stress,
all this discomfort around money,
discomfort around money,
all this fear around money.
fear around money,
Maybe I have some money embarrassment
money embarrassment,
or some money shame
money shame,
because of how I've dealt with money in the past.
because how I felt about money in the past.
And I hold on to all these uncomfortable feelings. So when I think of money,
Think of money.
it doesn't always make me happy.
It's always make me happy.
And I like to have things that make me happy.
Things that make me happy.
So I'd like to feel more happiness around money.
Feel more happiness around money.
So I choose to clear the stress. I choose to release the shame.
Just release the shame.
I choose to let go of the fear
Just let go of the fear.
so that I can see money for what it is.
See money as it is.
It's a symbol for abundance.
It's a symbol of abundance.
It's an abundant universe.
Abundant universe.
And money is a way of sharing that abundance.
Sharing abundance.
That seems like a happy thought.
It's a happy thought.
I choose to feel happy about it.
Feel happy about it.
And it's okay to feel happy about it.
It's okay to feel happy about it.
And I'm allowing myself to feel more gratitude around money.
Myself to feel more grateful.
And then I can share all these positive feelings
Share all my positive feelings.
in body, mind, and spirit.
Body, mind, spirit.
And take a deep breath. And just with your eyes closed, just think about money again. And again, notice how you feel about it. And see if on the scale of 0 to 10, where 10 is feeling really happy about money, see if that number is higher. And also when we're tapping, and often peels the layers of the onion and we become more aware of some of the other reasons why it might not feel good, and then we can tap more specifically on those. So I know some folks may go, "Wow, Brad, that's a shorter tapping round than you usually do on this." And I'm only doing that because we only have Ken for a short amount of time because he has an important talk to go to right after this. So I'd love to have you share more of your wisdom with the audience while we have you.
Thank you so much, Brad. My money happiness was 8, and now it's 9.5. So, which is really great.
Awesome. I helped the happy money guy get happier about money.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I'm not. People might think I'm 10 all the time. No, you know,
We're never
especially
10 all the time about anything.
yeah, especially I'm happy with myself, but when I see other people, I see other people struggle.
Yeah.
I cannot stay 10. I always just I just realize one thing now with you that I stay around 8. I could be 9, but I don't want to be overjoyed with my money because then people just start feeling jealousy. Can you have 10 because you have money? No, no, no. I'm 8. I'm still not 100%. So just don't judge me, please. So I have this funny guilt around being wealthy, and
Yeah.
also feeling almost shame about being happy with money.
Yeah. I find that's a big block for a lot of people with success and happiness and money and health. and all of these
Mhm.
things is, oh, but other people are struggling, and so I would feel bad if I was doing better.
Yes.
And I should limit my joy and my wealth for other people, but we can't be
Mhm.
poor enough to make anyone else wealthier. And so it's like saying, no, I want to be so happy with money that other people are saying, ooh, I want what you have. And so I'm willing to do what you're doing.
Yes, I'm just as we speak, I'm looking at the comment section. A lot of people are very happy. So I'm just asking everybody, uh, whoever feels happier, just send us a heart on the chat section. Isn't
Awesome.
that amazing though? Like we're doing this live, and then I can watch from my iPhone, and then everybody from all around the world as we speak, we all creating this together. I just imagine if 1 million people start doing this instead of throwing rocks or complaining about our situation, maybe we can change the whole world.
Amen. You're speaking my language, Ken.
Mm.
Yeah. And that's what I love about doing these live sessions because we have people from all around the world and
Mhm.
everything is energy. We're all connected. So as we raise our vibration to a place of love and happiness and gratitude, that naturally raises the vibration of the entire planet.
Yeah,
So thank you
yeah.
to everybody who's on here, putting those hearts and raising that vibration.
Yes, I'm seeing lots of heart coming from all over the world.
Yeah. So when you are talking to folks and they're saying, "Wow, I have a hard time feeling happy about money," when I watch the news about the economy or I see prices rising and I get bills, what's the first thing you like to tell folks to do?
So, around money, there are two things you need to work with, or I can say two directions you can go for. One, you make more money, and so that way, if you, a lot of people wish I wish if I had 20% more money, and then all the problems would be gone.
Yeah.
But in fact, the statistics shows that if you get a raise of 20% more of your salary or fee, usually you buy more expensive cars, you move into a better apartment, you dine at a nicer restaurant. So your expenses will match up soon, right?
Yes.
So it's not really the answer, but that's one way you can go. The other one is cut down the expenses. So the money problem is you are making too little money or spending too much. So if you can increase your income somehow and decrease expenses, then there will be money left over. So I recommend you do both. You can come up with at least 10 ways to increase your income and 10 ways to decrease the expenses because we buy things which we you don't even use. I've seen people shop at the dollar store, and the more poor you go, the more people go out for shopping. Wealthy people don't go to a shopping mall as much because they can buy anything they want, and then they don't waste their time at the shopping mall because there are many more fun things to do
Yes.
than just going around in the shopping mall. I'm not judging people who just go there. I go there all the time for a walk too.
Yeah.
But I rarely buy things because I feel like I have more than enough. So people who feel like I don't have more, that's when you start buying little things at the dollar shop.
Yeah.
So when you just feel more satisfied, you should probably tap 200 places more, and then you don't need to go shopping to just stuff yourself.
Yeah.
So if you just are free from money stress, you spend less, definitely. And then come up ways to increase your money. Maybe you can do your coaching gig, learn like tapping, and then start being counselor on the side. And eventually, it might lead you to a professional, uh, job. But you can be creative in just thinking, how can I make $300 more? And then the answer will just definitely shift your life. So it's not shifting your income, but also shifting the gear of your course. So I think you can be very creative. So by doing that, you get extra few $100, and then you awakened, you be awakened to new uh, possibility that you can do something better and different.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's one of the things I love that you talk about and all. So the
Hmm.
book again of Happy Money is that because some people think, well, happy money for me would be billions of dollars.
Mm.
And the way you talk about it's like it's not about having these extravagant amounts. It's about having this sense of gratitude. And all of that buying and stuff is not about money gratitude. That's about fear of I don't have enough. I need to have more than other people. Greed is about fear. It's not about a desire for more money. It's about fear of not having enough.
Mhm.
Yeah, and switching that to what do I really want? What's really important to me? What's really valuable to me? And then how do I create that lifestyle? And most of us are limiting how much we could make
Mm.
because of all these old beliefs about why we shouldn't have money. So
Yes, exactly.
yeah, so getting to that I said that was it Wahei always talking about arigato and
Hmm.
that place of gratitude. That's it's a big thing for me on a daily basis. I have little cues to say thank you if I notice certain things like, all right, be in a place of gratitude, say thank you, and it works wonders for personally, emotionally, and financially, career wise. All the amazing things that show up when you have that mindset.
Hmm. Yes, definitely. So, and it doesn't cost you anything. So, if people are having some issues financially, I always ask them just start counting your blessings financially. At least you're not thrown out on the street. You have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're watching this, you have some internet access.
Yes.
So you can be so happy about things, and if you feel more full, if you feel more appreciation and understand about what's going on, and then you start attracting those as well. So instead of just complaining about your job, you can appreciate what's so great about your job, and then you are likely to get promoted, or just somebody offers you a better job. That's how I have seen people change. So
Yeah.
complaint doesn't take you anywhere, but appreciation lifts you up in so many unique ways. In fact, I wrote a few books on how your life can be better with appreciation. I'll start translating them into English soon.
I also read the one that you did with Janet Atwood about where that
Oh,
talks about Maro up.
uh-huh. Thank you.
And if you, I know we only have you for a few minutes. If you could quickly describe Maro up, because I love that term.
Hmm. So it's a short term for magokoro. Magokoro means sincerity. My mentor, who used to be called Warren Buffett of Japan, when I had this opportunity to ask him about one question, I asked, well, hey, what would you ask if you bump into Warren Buffett and if you can ask you one question? I asked, what is the secret of money? And he said, arigato your money. That means thank your money. So if you raise your consciousness, if you raise your vibration, and then you have more power to attract things. So model up is, if you raise your consciousness, if you raise your sincerity, if you can be more sincere with other people, your clients and friends and all the people around you, then you attract more people. So if you want to be a coach, for example, before you attracted only 5 clients, but if you appreciate your clients, existing clients so much, that means your vibration is going up. By raising your model or your sincerity, you will be attracting 10 more people. So by enjoying this more magnetic energy of yours, you can enjoy more financial freedom. So the key is to raise your consciousness so you can match, you can have a better match with more affluent clients.
Yeah. Basically, another way of saying the law of attraction, putting yourself in
Yes.
that vibrational harmony with more positive things.
Yeah. So, if you want to attract more money, more wealth, more something, you should focus on that instead of asking yourself, why do I not get clients? And then you just send out the vibration. But
You
I can
morrow
say,
down.
yeah, I can. I attracted Brad into my life. That's why a lot of people are watching me as we speak. So I need to attract somebody like you in the future, Brad, who is very kind, generous, very giving. So I appreciate you for being who you are. And then I'll attract another person like you. Could be a friend of yours, or could be somebody who's watching this show. Wow, I want to invite Ken. And then all my life, I never promoted my stuff, but somehow I got invited to a bigger stage. I got invited to speak or write. And I said, okay, thank you, yes. So all the words I said is thank you and yes. And these two words really got me where I am, which is so fun.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And this was I mean, thank you for those kind words. And likewise, this is a great manifestation that has been on my list for a number of years now since I first heard about you. And quick note to folks, the way that Ken and I connected this time is we're both speaking at the Omega Institute in New York next weekend. And so there's a link to that down in the description box. So if you can be in up near the Catskills next weekend, Ken unfortunately won't be joining us in person thanks to some technical difficulties, but we will be doing some live presentations on these ideas of increasing our gratitude and our abundance and all that good stuff.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that. I have to be in Japan, so, but I'll be seeing you on Zoom again, I guess.
yep,
Yep.
yep. So, and I'm going to put again in the link of the chat a link to your workshop in a couple of days. The cultivating arigato wealth. And so that's also, there's a button down below or on YouTube down in the description box down below. It was a long link, so I just shortened it to tapwithbrad.com/arigato. You can go tapwithbrad.com/omega if you guys want to join us for that. And so I know you've got this other event to get to. I am so grateful that you took some time out of your busy schedule, especially on a Saturday morning. Got up early on a Saturday morning to join us, and so wonderful to meet you in person. And I look forward to future collaborations as we help folks tap into happy money.
Yes. Thank you. This is not the last time I can feel. So if you don't hate me, please invite me back. We'll do
Oh,
this
you
together.
can you can count on it. Um, have a great time. I'll see you on the video screen next week,
Yes.
and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you so much. I'm sending out lots of happy money energy to all of you who are watching. You get, you may be laughing, but a lot of people get a raise and great other opportunities to new clients. So lots of happiness to you, Brad, and also for all the people who joined today. Thank you so much. ありがとう、ありがとう、ありがとう。
Thank you. All right, everyone. So we'll now switch into some tapping tomorrow up. Let's do some tapping to cultivate more of that money gratitude that helps us increase our income and our overall well-being. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Let it go. And just notice what's going on in there. Thinking about money. Notice on a scale of 0 to 10 how much gratitude you can feel about money. Just notice what's going on in there. And let's and to the extent that it might not be at a 10, notice what thoughts, beliefs, and memories might come up as to why or it couldn't or shouldn't be higher. Yeah. Take a deep breath, open your eyes, and let's tap. And we'll actually we'll start with a positive round on this. Sorry. I choose tomorrow up, and I choose to love and accept myself. I choose tomorrow up, and I choose to love and honor myself. I choose tomorrow up. I choose to feel sincere gratitude for the abundance I already have and the abundance that is still coming to me. And I'm welcoming more and more of that. I choose tomorrow up, and I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else who might be involved. I choose tomorrow up. I choose tomorrow up. I choose to raise my vibration. I choose to be a match for those things that I want. I choose to be a vibrational match for greater abundance. I choose to be a vibrational match for wonderful people in my life. I choose to be a vibrational match for greater happiness. And that's already inside of me. At the core of who I really am is peace and love and gratitude. And just like Michelangelo did with the David, I choose to just let go of what doesn't belong. Letting go of the stuff that covers up the gratitude. Letting go of the stuff that covers up the peace. Letting go of the stuff that covers up the joy. I'm allowing myself to morrow up, which means to raise my vibration. It means raising the level of gratitude that I feel. And in order to do that, I'm letting go of what doesn't feel like gratitude. Letting go of shame and guilt around money. Letting go of fear around money. Letting go of low self-esteem around money. Letting go of jealousy around money. Letting go of sadness around money. Letting go of anger around money. I love and appreciate those parts of me that have held on to those uncomfortable feelings, believing that they were necessary. Because I have a lot of old programming about why I should feel bad about money, about how it's the source of bad things, about how it causes people to do bad things. Those are misunderstandings. Money does not make people do bad things. Their fear around money makes them do that. Their false beliefs around money makes them do that. Money is not the problem. It's our thoughts about money. So if I allow myself to have happy thoughts about money, then I do good things with money. And as I allow myself to have happier thoughts about money, it's easier to attract it. I'm allowing myself to morrow up, to feel really good about what I want, and to already express gratitude for it. Thank you, universe, for the blessings that I have. And thank you for the blessings that are still coming. Please and thank you. And I choose to love and appreciate those parts of me that have resisted this feeling for whatever old reasons. But I choose to let those go, allowing myself to feel much more money gratitude. Not because I should, not out of a sense of obligation, but because gratitude feels so good. I can look at the money in my wallet and say thank you. Thanking the money for the good that it can do, thanking the universe for allowing me to have this money and allowing myself to know there's more where that came from. So I'm giving myself permission to feel grateful for the money that I have and all the money that I haven't experienced yet. And I'm making room for it, clearing what gets in the way, clearing that stuff all the way back through my past, back through all the times in my life where I heard negative things about money. And part of me took on that heaviness. And now I choose to lighten up. I choose to morrow up. And I choose to feel awesome about that, allowing that to feel really good in my body, allowing myself to feel sincere gratitude for the wonderful things I already have, allowing myself to count my blessings, and feeling sincere gratitude for all the wonderful things that are coming. Because the more I allow myself to feel that, the easier it is for those things to show up. I'm clearing the path for good things to come to me by allowing myself to feel really good about them now. Clearing the belief that I have to wait until they're here. I'm allowing myself to feel that gratitude now in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And thank you, Alicia, for giving the giving the description of Morrow for those who may have jumped on the call after Ken gave that description. Um, awesome, awesome. We're gonna slip into a guided imagery because that's how I like to roll. I like to end these sessions with a little bit of hypnosis. Before I got into tapping, I started as a hypnotherapist, and it's such a wonderful healing and nurturing process and a great way to experience these things at a deeper level. So if you have the time and inclination to join me for that, then uh, first I wanted to quick thing I gotta mention is that um, so Ken has this Ken has his Arigato Wealth workshop coming up in a few days. I have a program coming up in July because I'm traveling to New York in a few days to because I will be at the Omega Institute in person next weekend, and but I have a program called Tap into Money Joy. I'd already planned to do this because there's been a lot of stress recently about money. You can go ahead and keep tapping here. There's been a lot of stress around the economy and things and prices and all this money stress on top of the money stress that so many of us carry. So I wanted to do a program this summer on enhancing our positive feelings about money and wanted to do it on money joy. And then Ken and I were doing this event for the Omega Institute, and I thought, wouldn't it be great to get Ken together with and to talk about happy money? Uh, instead of the launch I was going to do on my own, the webinar I was going to do on my own for letting people know about Tap into Money Joy. So the link is down below in the description box. It's also now in the chat box there. I think I put it there. Okay, it's in there now. Um, and yeah, so that's going to be a 4 week program, a 4 weeks live program. I'll be working with folks live on Zoom to talking about those things that come up as to why we couldn't or shouldn't experience money joy. And we'll have different themes each week. There will be a workbook and guides to help you look at what might get in the way. And then, yeah, then we'll do it live. And I know that some folks may not be able to do it live. So you'll also have the recordings of those sessions indefinitely, lifetime access to those recordings. So tap into Money Joy. That'll start on Friday, July 11th. I hope you'll join me for that. Yes, I have a lot of, as Kimberly mentioned, thank you, Kimberly, a lot of hypnosis recordings in my advanced program and also in, I'll put a link here for that, advanced. Um, and then also I've been putting a number of them on YouTube. So check out, I have a playlist of guided imageries on YouTube. So enough about that. Let's actually do one. So get yourselves comfortable, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and hold it, and let it go. Another deep breath in and hold it, and let it go. A third deep breath in and hold it, and let it go. Now, just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed. Breathing comfortably, and just imagine that with each breath you take in, you breathe in relaxation and positive energy. Go ahead and imagine a healing light of whatever color you like surrounding your body so that with each breath you take in, your lungs comfortably draw in that healing light, allowing it to flow through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. Imagine a healing shower flowing down, crystal clear water that's a perfect temperature as it flows over the top of your head, soothing and relaxing your scalp, washing away fear, doubt, anxiety, washing away anger, sadness, guilt, shame, washing away pain, frustration, disappointment, embarrassment, washing these away to reveal the light that you truly are. This unique expression of divine light and love, allowing more and more of that light to be revealed as that healing shower flows over your forehead, relaxing the muscles in your face, flowing down over the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, washing away tension, leaving your shoulders calm, comfortable, and relaxed. That healing shower flowing down your arms, all the way down over your fingertips, down over your chest and your stomach, soothing and relaxing, healing and cleansing, and allowing yourself to remain comfortably in whatever position you choose. Allow that healing shower to flow down over your upper and lower back. And as your torso relaxes, your internal organs comfortably do whatever they need to do to achieve and maintain your optimal level of health and well-being in body, mind, and spirit. as that healing shower continues down over your body, down over your hips and your thighs, over your knees, down your lower legs, through your ankles, into your feet. And finally, that relaxation flows over your toes as you allow yourself to relax twice as much, going at least twice as deep with each number as I count backwards. 5, drifting down to 4, floating down to 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. Deeper, deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. And in this calm, comfortable state of mind and body, go ahead and imagine yourself in some really beautiful place. Some place where you allow yourself to be present to the beauty, the magnificence, the abundance of creation. This might be at the beach looking out over the ocean. It might be in the mountains, in a forest, a garden. Anywhere you choose, some place where you allow yourself to be present to the abundance. Looking out up into a nighttime sky filled with millions of stars. Just recognizing how phenomenally abundant this universe is. And it is here for you as much as anyone else. So allowing yourself to experience that abundance in some way, whatever you choose to be looking at, whether it's millions of stars or looking at the ocean, whatever it might be, allow yourself to feel that sense of gratitude. Just allowing yourself to say thank you to the universe, God, source, creator, however you choose to think of that. Saying thank you for this amazing abundance. And just let that gratitude flow through every fiber of your being. Allowing yourself to raise the level of your gratitude, raising that vibration. And allow yourself to be aware of any old thoughts or doubts or beliefs that might get in the way. These reasons why you couldn't or shouldn't feel all this gratitude right now. And just allow yourself to be compassionate with that part of you that has held on to these ideas. You learned them from other people or from misunderstandings in your own life. And you've held on to them believing that that was necessary to protect you. So allowing yourself to be grateful to that part of you that might limit your gratitude, and allowing yourself now to release the old misunderstandings. Allowing yourself to recognize that you can stand here in this place, imagining the abundance of the universe. And there is no good reason not to allow yourself to feel that gratitude. Giving yourself permission to just look at it and say, yes, this is awesome. I am so grateful for the abundance that is here. And allowing yourself to think about the things that you already have, the blessings that you already have in your life. And allow yourself to feel that gratitude flowing through every fiber of your being and say, thank you. Thank you for all the blessings I have. And now thinking about things that you wish to have, experiences that you wish to have, money that you wish to have, whatever it is, things that you believe you would really enjoy having in your life, things that really match your values, things that just feel like they would be very joyful, experiences, people, whatever it might be, and the money that makes it easier to do that. Thinking of these things that you might not have in your present reality and already imagining them and already feeling that gratitude. Give yourself permission to raise your level of gratitude for those things. Feeling grateful for the happy thoughts that you have about having them. You can allow yourself to feel really good even just about the thought of these experiences, these things, giving yourself permission to happily imagine things in the future, events, experiences, people, and allowing yourself to already feel those joyful feelings and allowing yourself to already say thank you for the joyful feelings that you're giving yourself permission to feel in this moment. And again, if any old doubts or fears or limitations come up to that, thank that part of you that feels that that's necessary to protect you and allow yourself to let that melt away. Really giving yourself permission to be in this place of joy and peace and love and happiness and gratitude. Feeling in every fiber of your being. As we go even deeper now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. In a moment, I'll count you back out from 0 up to 5. 5 will be wide awake, alert, focused, and energetic, feeling much better than before, feeling much happier and more grateful for the blessings that you have and for the blessings that are coming, for the money you already have and the money that is coming. Allowing yourself to feel grateful for all the good that you can do for yourself and others with all of this abundance. Tonight, when you choose to go to sleep, don't be surprised when you fall asleep quickly, soundly, deeply, and sleep very well through the night. During the night, you'll dream. The more you dream, the stronger you become. I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to allow at least one of your dreams to be a very healing dream. Continuing this healing process in body, mind, and spirit so that in the morning, at the time you've chosen to wake up, you wake up easily, feeling refreshed, energetic, and ready to start the day again, powerfully moving forward into an ever more joyful experience of an ever greater abundance of health, wealth, happiness, and love, which are your birthright and which benefit others. And now go back down to 0, which is always deep sleep, allowing your mind, body, and spirit to digest all these positive thoughts and images, taking them in at a very deep level so that these positive changes occur easily, effortlessly, and naturally. Coming up to 1, feeling physically relaxed. 2, feeling emotionally calm and confident. 3, health and well-being, enthusiasm, love, joy, and gratitude flowing through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. 4, becoming more and more alert and aware of your surroundings. And 5 is eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. And welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for this special presentation where I got to finally meet Ken. Um, and so grateful that he was able to join us. And so I'm sure you join me in thanking him. Um, Madeline, if you look at the where it says tap with Brad / Omega, should say more underneath that. If you click more, then you will see those other links down below that. Um, so I will put those links in the chat once again. Those of you watching on my website, those links, those buttons are already there below. Below this video. So Ken's Arigato program, my Money Joy program coming up soon. And check there for an early bird discount as well. So you want to check that out tonight as soon as possible. Um, yeah, thank you guys so much. So awesome to be here with you and to be able to do this. I love doing this, and it's much more powerful when I have all of your amazing energy around the world. So I wish you all a great rest of your day, evening. I know some of you are up very late in Europe. Thank you for that. And I look forward to tapping with you soon. Hopefully, I'll see some of you at the Omega Institute in New York next week. And I'll have more tag team tappings coming up. So check those out at my website as well. All right, everybody. Love you guys. Take care. Thank you for tapping along with me. I hope you're already experiencing a greater freedom to feel better, do better, and live better. Now, you can help me be of service to even more folks by clicking like, commenting, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel. Please and thank you. Be sure to get your free Success Beyond Belief program. Just click the link in the description box down below. And since nothing is so good it can't get better, I hope you'll allow yourself even greater freedom to succeed by tapping along with this video right here. Thanks.